Welcome to this very special one-day game. I'm Mark Nicholas and I'm delighted to be here for what promises to be a most entertaining day. This looks a pretty good surface. The only thing you'd say about it is it might be a touch too dry and therefore as the game goes on just crack a little. It's a bit overcast. You might think it'll swing around this morning, but I'd still be inclined to bat first and get runs on the ball. Had to bat first, had to. It's a beauty of a pitch. I know people are saying, oh, well, it's cloudy and it might swing around, but no, for me, get the runs on the board. Here's Adam Gilchrist.
Ahmed Omar is coming around the wicket. Smashed that right out of the ground.
What super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
That's 6 sixes off the over. Quite brilliant batting. It's straight to a fielder. Ahmed Omar is coming around the wicket. It's straight to a fielder. Khaled Masud is coming around the wicket. Straight through to the keeper. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. That's edged and out. It's all easy to pick the ball out against the crowd, but he saw that early and had no problem.
And facing is Ponting.
That's been given as a wide.
Oh, that's a good line of ball, particularly on this pitch. Keep the batsman playing. It's the key thing for the bowler to think about.
Super catch that. Out.
Now, he made that catch look easy, but it was far from it. He absolutely loves to play that shot. It's a big run earner for him too.
Stopped in the covers. Stopped in the covers.
Well, we'll see some fielding changes now that those restrictions are lifted. Remember that a minimum of 4 players have to remain inside the ring.
Spot on, line and length.
He is flighting the ball beautifully out there. There isn't much spin, but flight could do it for him.
No need for him to play at those. That's been given as a wide. Mehrab Hossain is going to try over the wicket.
He's fishing a bit outside the off stump. I mean, he's beaten, but it's wide, really. It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
Marvellous effort that. Mehrab Hossain is going to try over the wicket. And we have a change of bowling. Naima Rahman is going to try over the wicket. Naima Rahman is going to try over the wicket. Naima Rahman is coming around the wicket. It's straight to a fielder. Naima Rahman is going to try over the wicket. Naima Rahman is switching to round the wicket. We're about to see a change in the bowling.
This cover driving is a joy to watch.
Nash is going to try over the wicket. That's a cracking shot.
Great shot. Great shot. It just rocketed to the boundary.
Aminul has made a slight change to the field.
Exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum.
That's been given as a wide.
His straight driving is perfect.
That's found the gap in the field. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Stopped in the covers.
Good cricket. Excellent cricket. Such a tight line. You pressure the batsman into the mistake.
hit straight to a fielder. Stopped in the covers. Stopped in the covers. Bangladesh have changed their field. No shot played to that one. That's been given as a wide.
Now for all you youngsters out there, that is a perfect example of how to play the stroke.
About to see a change in the bowling. Manjur Islam is coming around the wicket. The sweeper picks up. Manjur Islam is coming around the wicket. Manjur Islam is going to try over the wicket.
Oh dear, that's a poor piece of fielding. He seems to take his eye off the ball.
Manjur Islam is going to try over the wicket. Manjur Islam is coming around the wicket.
The bowler doesn't look happy about it. Misfields like that are nothing but a crime.
Martin waiting at the striker's end. This partnership is really frustrating the bowlers. And we have a change of bowling. Played into the gap. Just one run.
You must make sure that you keep your eyes on the ball or you will fumble, particularly on an outfield like that. Oh, that could prove costly later in the game.
There's just one there. Ahmed Omar is going to try over the wicket.
That's poor cricket. He just took his eye off the ball.
Ahmed Omar is coming around the wicket. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Stopped in the covers. We're about to see a change in the bowling.
Well, he must have been half asleep when that was hit at him.
They've turned that into two. That's good running. Gilchrist waiting at the striker's end.
Oh dear, that's a poor piece of fielding. He seems to take his eye off the ball.
Just one run. Mehrab Hossain is switching to round the wicket. Mehrab Hossain is switching to round the wicket. And we have a change of bowling. Manjur Islam is coming around the wicket. Manjur Islam is going to try over the wicket. Smashed that right out of the ground.
Miles! He's hit it miles!
Hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. That's two more runs on the board. Hit straight to a fielder. Manjur Islam is switching to round the wicket. Doesn't need to play at those. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Turned that into 2, that's good running.
Well, what an amazing first innings that was. You can see that the players are looking pretty good after their break. We're feeling pretty good too about the rest of this match. With me commentating is Richie Bennett. Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.
That was 6 all the way.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff.
It looked as if he was home to me. That's a good call from Shahriar Hussain. There it goes.
Well, the trouble with bowling there is that it's his favourite area, and he'll hammer you every time.
Done him.
Yeah, he seemed to completely misjudge that ball and ended up just playing all around it.
There it goes. Shahriar Hussain has moved into the 20s and is starting to look far more relaxed. There it goes. Super catch that. That was really well judged. It went a long way up. That really was excellent timing. Look at clean bowl.
Well, you can't be straight balls, not at this level. That is as comprehensive an end as you'll see.
I think he was easily back in the crease there. McGrath Hussain said no to another run.
The bowling side are now allowed more players outside the ring as the fielding restrictions have been lifted.
It was a no ball by McGrath. There's the umpire signal, no ball. Turned that into 2, that's good running. That was a no ball by McGrath. There's the umpire signal, no ball. Just one there. Akram Khan waiting at the striker's end. There it goes.
You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant!
There it goes. That takes him into double figures. Turn that into 2, that's good running. Well, won't like that one little bit.
No, the bowler won't be happy about that. He has smashed that a long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
Oh, what a catch. Have yourself a complimentary beverage, son. That's been given as a wide. Lee continues. That one will have ruffled his feathers. It's gone high in the air. He was struggling there, but somehow he's got away with it. That's close and out.
Out for me. I don't even think it's a conversation.
This was the end of the... It's gone way into the stands. 6 runs. Akram Khan has now moved into the 20s.
It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far. What a super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
That was a mighty hit.
Oh, that'll please them. They've come through a few problems with great fortitude. That's a fine victory in this limited overs match here today.